Let's see, guys. Look at this makeup. I know. Should have this already. Already. And that's the thing. All right. I think that's good. All right, so we will not have any background music simply because I do not have my charger for my phone. Hopefully you guys can hear me good. Turn it just a little bit. Hopefully the mic is enabled now. Let's see. Okay. Bring it in some. All right. This is going to be your hot mess message. You fill in the blank of what it is and pertaining to what hot mess is to you. For the most part, this hot mess is things that's going behind the scenes, and it's like some of you were like, nah, I'm not going to keep being bullied. Like, I'm going to speak my truth, live my truth. I'm going to do what I have to do. Some of you, you're just in the middle of hot mess. And it's like you're overriding the phrase, don't allow your good deeds to be evil spoken of. It has nothing to prove in that sense. It's just your name. Like, people keep putting you in the middle of hot mess and you have nothing to do with it. Some of you are not even knowing that hot mess is being created because your name, just your name alone of who you are. And people are trying to get your attention. So let's look at what masculine energies, or feminine energies. This is my, I'm going to try to stop hitting the mic, but this is my masculine and this is my feminine card. All right, so we all know I'm in a picnic chair, lawn chair, whatever. All right, masculine, feminine energy for the hot mess. Masculine, feminine energy for the hot mess. So we have feminine energy. We have Queen of Emotions. Yes, I'm getting the whoever this is, you fill in the blank if it's you or someone else, group. Listen. Having your name in places is like, it's a sabotage thing. Like, people are trying to deplete the value of who you are. And for the most part, you're not even aware of this. And it's the closest ones to your heart that you hold to your chest. For some of you, you have found out and it has left a hole in your chest. And people can see right through the emotions. But for some of you who know who thyself is, those who have caused this hole in your chest, that's what they're thinking. Because you're in your full power of being able to control your emotions. And what they're seeing is the other side. Not even realizing and paying attention to who you truly are. Also, this represents big fish in a small pond. And this is not an ordinary pond. This, do you see the tropical fish in there? This is a divine pond, river, ocean, your ocean soul. In feminine energy, we have the strength. Pick up thyself. And when you pick up thyself, you realize the backup that you have from standing in and holding your emotions like a leader, like a queen. Balancing out shadow self and leading the light. Being submerged, being rebirthed into the the queens of emotion. Okay, I'm also getting that you have now come into a place to where now your king can present himself. And there is no gender role to that. But definitely, this king is a masculine energy, protector, also a guider. Okay. Let's see where the feminine masculine message, energy is on this hot mess. I'm also getting that's why the hot message is you stay in your rightful power. Masculine energy, the immune, being submerged, willingly. And as you were being submerged, departing from the illusion, departing from the distraction, allowing shadow and your light beam take control. Allowing it for your shadow and your light being to come to an agreement so that you can emerge into the queen of emotion. It's like no matter what you do to me, I'll always love you. And this is a masculine, most masculine energy is like you can identify your flaws, mistakes, and accept them and just move forward, right? Masculine energies don't normally keep revisiting the same thing. For some of you, this hot mess happens at night. And you have to literally submerge yourself. You fill in the blank of what that is. I don't know if it's substance, meditation, water, spiritual showers, baths. And some of you need to submerge in water so that you can be able to have sight, sacred sight. Okay. All right, so let's get some direction on that. Let's get some sacred direction. And we have the strength, that's balance, confidence. To submerge self in darkness takes a lot of confidence because you face your fears, your anxieties, right? You become brave, right? You become brave. Okay. And there's a lot of, whether this is people are trying to get you information, are trying to lead you in the wrong direction, where that could lead to confusion, which is a hot mess. It's like you're not biting into it, you're not accepting it, right? Because you're focused somewhere else. Dreaming, visions, enlightenment. And in the night, when you sacredly submerge yourself, you separate yourself from the illusion, allowing shower self in your light being, right? Coming into an agreement where they speak, right? On your behalf. And when you submerge, you are in the queen of emotions because you are in one body, mind, and spirit. Okay. And then you have the Queen of Cups, right? Speaking of that intuitive, being in that psych and being calm about it, right? You're feeling sensitive and intuitive, and you're attuned yourself to your emotional needs of others as of late. You're open spiritually and are moved by the tragedy of the beauty of life, never reacting with impatience or anger, always having a kind word for all. Okay, this is water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And for the strength, we have fire, Leo, the sun. I'm getting that for those of you who can identify hot mess, right? Whether that's your phone going off and you're like, nah, I'm not answering. And they keep calling. They leaving messages and you're not responding because they are not respecting your boundaries, but they have to respect your boundaries by demand, by the confidence of the boundaries that you have set, because you are in the queen of emotions, and this is feminine energy. Okay. And then we have the Six of Wands. Again, speaks about confidence. Can I give a public announcement, please? If you are not aligned with me, depart from me. And that is not no one's lyrics. I just freestyled that. Right? If your cup is not equal to mine, you cannot sit at my table. And this is fire. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. What is your public announcement? What is it that you're trying to convey? Because the hot mess is, the gospel is, you. Who do you think you are? And then you just get right in your masculine energy and submerge yourself so that when you, submerge. And then when you, re-emerge? When you come out even stronger and enlightened. All right. Let's go ahead and for some of you, this has to do with business matters. You put and pertaining to what that is. So let's go ahead and put business matters on here. I definitely see an alliance. I definitely see coming together. Hotness. Creativity. Yeah, don't allow constant opinions, or kind of be still in a sense of pay attention to what information or what distractions are being caused to block your creativity, but also what are you exploring and how do you feel pertaining to your creativity. Okay. Strong stuff for some of you is stronger than ever. Your emotions is intact. And you have no problem with coming into agreement with your shadow self and your light self. You allow this is being one, right? With spirit and soul and body. This right here is like masculine energy of, nah, I'm not even going to allow you to be confused. We are respecting your space when you need to submerge yourself so you can come back stronger than ever. We have terms and conditions. Yes, this is definitely talking about boundaries, especially business related. The hot mess is, I'm also getting some people don't know how to separate personal and business. Helping others follow directions to do good business. Remember, I was saying a lot coming in. You need to be able to sever the two. Savings. Now is the time now is not the time to spend savings. And this is also my savings of words. Be mindful of the information that you provide. And some people is in their feelings because you know how to master your emotions, right? Love beyond words. Save your money, which means save your words. Your words is your abundance. Some of you, that's what you do. Your mentors, your motivational speakers, your podcasters, influencers. You fill in the blank of what that is. All right. Let's go ahead and throw some Rebel for the hot mess. Rebel for the hot mess. Also, you guys, because what I wanted to do on the podcast, there is Hot Mess, a collective weekend reading on there. Go check that out. I thought I was going to just take a picture of the spread and then just reflect on it for you guys, but that's just too much. So I just said I'm just going to just do live hot messes for you. So we have, if you are pissed at where you are, then stop talking, stop taking yourself there. Okay. And this also, I'm getting living situations. Like it's just a hot mess. Like you can't be on one accord. You can't come to an agreement. You're trying to get your business off the ground. You're trying to network. And it's just like these people don't get it. You fill in the blank if it's family, friends, I don't know, college, dorm mate, roommate. I don't know. You know. But you can let me know by commenting or email spiritualguidinglight@gmail.com. But if you are pissed at where you are, then stop taking yourself there. Stop going back to what hurts you. Stop going back to, and that's what people is mad is, this whole, you actually mended it and they not even understand that it gave you the power to see through. That's deep. All right. What are some emotions? Make sure you say no. Or for the most part, some of y'all saying we own, right? We own. We own on. And some of you are saying nope, whatever that is. But that's a side note. All right, what are some emotions or thoughts going on behind the scenes? Like I'm in my zone. I'm on my zone in my creativity. I was in my creativity. I've created my boundaries. These are my terms and my conditions. Accept it or like it. Because I'm not going to keep repeating myself. I'm saving my words. If you didn't take what I gave to you to impart for you to move forward and do good like I am doing, that's not my problem. Some of you guys are emerging people by you leading by example, right? You're telling them, like, you need to take care of yourself, love yourself, acknowledge, forgive. I forgive. Why can't you? Then some of this has to do with spiritual beliefs as well. And it's like, nope. I'm on what I need to do. You don't have to agree with me. I forgive you. I have the strength to forgive. I have the confidence. My focus is somewhere else. My focus is on my business. My focus is on being successful. My focus is on maintaining my strength, my enlightenment. Right. Emotions. We have settled thoughts like, no, I'm not going to settle. No. Some of y'all are screaming out to people like, why is you settling for this? Listen, if you're not happy where you are, then stop taking yourself there. You need progress. The 6 of Wands. Like, yes. Emotions is definitely all over the place. Affirmation, I trust myself. I trust myself. I know that's right. You trust yourself not to settle. You are being brave. right? With the strength is by saying no. You want something totally different. And excuse me, if you're not accepting my terms and my conditions, that's not my problem. I'm done talking, saving words. I'm done. We cannot feel. I'm not trying to figure out no creative way to fill no empty cup. All right, so let's go ahead and look at the hot mess. This could be actions that's going on behind the scenes that you are unaware of. Don't even trip about it. The balance of balancing it out is don't even trip about it. That's that masculine energy right here, right? Even listen, this is gonna be crazy for some of y'all. Listen, the devil and God is saying, look, we both got you. Now you know you blessed and highly favored. That's the divine right there. And then you submerge yourself, you separate yourself, mind, body, and spirit, so that you, when you come out, you still remain in your emotions. Like you take a step back, and people get intimidated by that. People, oh my goodness, is riding coattails. Somebody coattail is definitely business related, or someone's trying to start something and somebody's riding somebody's coattail. Somebody's writing somebody's name. For some of you, you're not even aware of this. You need to start checking out. You need to start doing your research. Real talk. And when you do create those terms, some of you, you know, these are people close to your heart, but they're not seeing that you're not fully mended. But you were in your position of controlling that. Like you don't go out of your way, just wasting your words, just telling people what you're going through. You stay mindful. It's like don't trip, right? Where the people don't see the progress in the Six of Wands here. You are also in your Queen of Cups. They are seeing that you are loving. And a lot of people are intimidated by intuitive individuals because you can see right through them. Yeah, you on. All right. Hot mess actions going on behind the scenes. For some of you, you are already aware this could be happening and you meeting it head on. I literally saw a rattle in this. Somebody trying to rattle you up. I'm not pulling it, and this shall come to pass. That Queen of Emotions. What's going on behind the scenes for the collective? What's going on behind the scenes for the collective? We have alter ego. Just because you have the strength, right? Especially feminine energy right here. Especially when dealing with other feminine energy, not too much masculine energy unless you're in the LGBT community. We'll talk about that in a minute. But normally feminine energy, alter ego, just because you start creating your terms and your conditions, and you start being in yourself and controlling your emotions, and you start creating your creativity, you start coming out for who you are, not tripping about the naysayers, not settling for less, trusting thyself. Say that, I trust myself. Make that your affirmation for the whole week, right? Some people is writing your alter ego. And you're not even that kind of person. You are a loving person. The Queen of Cups is loving, calm. That see right through you. That's that spiritual side. It's like I'm not supposed to settle for where I know where I'm going. I'm not supposed to settle of what was I gonna say? The public announcement is I'm moving forward. I'm on. The doors are now open. And once I walk through that pertaining to my own lane, the answer is no. I know that's right. What else is a hot mess? Two-faced it as a balanced gossip. I'm also getting the illusion of the gossip, trying to make you seem like the crazy person because you truly are spiritual. You truly have spiritual gifts. You have the gift of strength. Everybody can't be strong. Some people are required to be strong because they don't want people to think they're weak, but true strength, not the illusion of strength, but true strength of trusting thyself. But this gossip, and for some of you that was waiting about the same sex thing, obviously it wasn't meant to be said because it left me. So I don't force anything. Oh, we got homeless, but it was in reverse. The gossip is that you're homeless and you're not. You may not be in the situation where that you like. Look, if you are pissed at where you are, then stop taking yourself there. Some of you need to create your own space so that you can be creative, right? People is seeing too much. You need to create those boundaries, those terms, and those conditions, right? Because they're riding your coattail with this gossip, trying to create more bad deeds than your good deeds, right? Trying to say you're arrogant, and all you're doing is stepping in your power. You're facing your own fears. And in doing that, by having the strength, sometimes it does feel alone, right? Definitely does. Okay, let's look at some more masculine energy on this. Know that we're moving forward out this hot mess. And for some of you, you guys feel like you can't get out the hot mess, right? Because we have the Empress in reverse. That's the illusion. But if you literally separate yourself and really go and seek within self and put yourself first, this too shall come to pass. You will be able to birth, and that is what the hot mess is. Trying to stop your blessings. But even spirit is saying, no, you put too much hard work, even in the situation where you wasn't accepted. You had it where you fill in the blanks, if it's family, friends, or whatever. But normally when we are in situations where you have to have the strength, right? This is the fem strength. And normally having to do with a lot of women energy, there's territorial, right? Who do you think you are? And it's like, oh, okay, but when what I'm trying to say is, normally when we are in situations where people are gossiping, homeless, right? You get mistreated. And it's like, I'm not going to trip. This is not going to take me on a trip. And I'm not going on no trip because I need to focus on where I'm going. Okay. And that's what energy, the hot mess. Yeah. We have 8 of voices. Remember how I was saying those distractions, different directions, people literally trying to put gossip in your ear, right? But they're not understanding that you have sight, you have strength, and you're not even bound. You're not bound. You're not bound to this. And for some, I am getting someone is homeless, and look out at the bigger picture. You're loving, and you have to put in the footwork. Right now, it's time to save. Okay, it's time to stop and say no for allowing people to ride your coattail of your creativity. Okay, don't allow nobody thinking that you got no alter ego. Show them otherwise. Let's see, any more hot mess? we have I am not your soulmate. Okay, I'm getting personal and business. This is literally like someone messed up an opportunity. And the answer is no, like, nah, like I could have helped you business related, right? I could have helped you get on and then you would have something to work with. The terms was, nah, boo, So some of y'all need to stop trying to settle with every connection that you have pertaining to business because you need to focus on self. You need to get out. And this don't necessarily, remember it came in reverse, doesn't necessarily mean homeless. You're seeking for a home within and you're trying to find it in other people. But once you get into yourself, you will be enlightened and realizing that you have a lot of strength. You have a lot of support that you need. But you got to get out of that hot mess. Yeah, family agenda. And this is a 50-50. Family agenda of the gossip behind your back, talking about alter ego, being two-faced, family members loving you in your face, but when they get around other family members, but you see right through that. Been there, done that. That's why you're not tripping. Okay? And then we have deranged. Yeah, like I said, your spiritual gifts. Many are called, few are chosen. And those who are chosen, who are willingly, right, are not just blessed abundantly spiritually, but in the material world. So what are you exploring? And how do you feel? Are you grateful? Are you in gratitude? Let's look at the emotion here. For the one part, you need to trust yourself. Say it, I trust myself. I trust myself. Next affirmation pertaining to emotions. I am courageous and I stand up for myself. I am courageous and I stand up for myself. There's nothing wrong. Oh my goodness. Third affirmation. My heart is home. That is the home. Remember I was talking about feeling homeless? And once you start nurturing, you're going to rebirth. And what it is that you're going to birth pertaining to your creative self, your gifts, right? Right now, you can't focus on the family agenda. Okay? Let's go ahead and shine some light on you. This is what I use for my light cards. Shine some light on this hot mess. We have call back your power, cut cords, soul retrieval. Yes, that is what needs to be done. Okay? Where is that rebel card? Right? You've been doing it for so long. It's like, okay, I forgive. I get it. Like pertaining to family agenda, I'm accepting everyone for who they are. And I am no longer going to keep asking for y'all to settle for who I am. Yeah, you may have been dreaming for quite some time. But now it's time to birth and burst. Okay? Never settling for less. Shine some light. That's protection as well. Believing and knowing that you are protected. Right? And see that, if you can see, there is submerged in water. And then that moon. So whenever you have to separate yourself and go into your meditative or literally come to where you stand still and you allow your shadow and your light self. You, like you just saying, it's no different than saying, God, I trust you. So they come together, right? Speaking to universe. And then this happens. And then boom, cutting those cords, having your soul retrieved. That's beautiful. Okay. And it says dance with life. And as you move forward, dance with life. Do something to change your energy. What has been calling you, right? To change your energy. Because you are protected. But do you believe it? Do you trust self? And for some of us, it can be really hard because when we are in our, like for instance, I'm getting a person's only feeling safe when they're in the bathroom. Then they have to constantly take showers or baths, and that's the only time that they're able to be at peace. But then when you come out, it's a hot mess. And it's what's going on behind the scenes. Great. Don't start talking about you leaving. Save your words and create a plan, because settling is not the way to do it. You're limiting yourself, right? And not just that, devaluing yourself, because that hot mess, whether you fill in the blank of what it could be, you know what I mean? You could be, you're probably trying to be an established business owner or whatever that may be, a freelancer, contractor, but the surroundings of where you have to lay your head, or the people or the family, yes, don't forget where you come from. It's not saying change who you are. It's saying reveal your emotions of who you are. Because you're not two-faced. Especially I'm getting, like when you're with family or friends, you have one demeanor, but then when you're talking about business, you're another demeanor. I know that's right. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But like I said, you got to save your words. You can't talk to people who don't get it. So you need to go out and dance with life and align yourself, right? Be guided with strength. All right. Let's just some love on this hot mess. And I use these romantic cards for self-love, building a relationship, a romantic relationship, with self-proposing that you're going to make a commitment to trust and love self again. Yes, we have passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. New love, and as you do that rebirth of new ideas, as well as new ways to get out of feeling settled, getting out of feeling like where you are, right? It keeps pissing you off. It's like, I'm done talking, right? I'm done talking and like I was saying, I said engagement, like willing to make a promise, a vow to self, like I promise what? You have to fill in the blank because you are deserving, but on a little way to bring in love, right? Platonically, business relationships. You have to show that you value yourself too. You got to commit to those terms and conditions. Okay, let's go ahead and pull you a universal love of extension collective. It's a hot mess, but it's not a hot mess. The illusion is that it's a hot mess. And that's what the distraction is, right? Like, don't trip. Someone is saying this. They like, don't trip. Don't trip. And those are the main person that's two-faced, that's gossiping. Also, I'm getting the agenda is your family. And for some of you who are dealing with controlling issues, that's why you need to save your words. Because if people know where you're hurting at, that's when they can take you out of the queen of emotions. Okay? They can manipulate with that. Work on that. Ride your coattail with that. All right, before I do that, let's get some direction of overall direction of this hot mess. No. What we're gonna do? I don't want this jokesters. And you know how I feel about jokers and jesters and all that. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. So, with that being said, who is this gossiper? We have the Empress. Okay, give me more. And we have the Queen of Swords. Okay. And the King of Cups. Ooh. Okay. Listen here. We have the Queen of Cups, right? On board. We have the King of Cups on board. Remember I said there is somebody watching. Masculine energy. And this feminine strength card, where is it? See, looking for the feminine. Okay. Gotta go through some mess to find it though. But having the strength to do so, right under the passion. Okay. Remember I said save your words. You are not, that's the gossip. People are trying to make you as deranged. You are not the Queen of Swords. Like, you know when to use your tongue. You know when to go into combat. But you have to understand that you don't have to leave your throne to do so. You just give it to God. Especially in the moments of feeling confused. Like, nah. Okay. The jokes is not on you. That's what I'm trying to say. The joke is not on you. Look, on a side note, it is pathetic. Yeah, I know. All right, overall direction. Saw the Two of Swords. Defeat. All right, overall direction. The Magician and the Fool. I was just saying that the joke is not on you, but you are taking the risk for new beginnings. There's a difference from a fool, which I was saying the jester, the one that just entertains off with your head, compared to the full entrepreneur business. So you feel on the brink of what it is, taking that risk. Being a fool to be in love with self, being a fool for trusting self, being a fool for moving forward, being a fool of getting out of this rebel hot mess energy of settling with the Magician and being determined to do it. Like your transformation, like, okay. So instead of me keep talking about it, I'm going to show you. I know that's right. All right, so let's go ahead and put some universal unconditional love of extension. One more time. One more time. Somebody, whoever got an agenda saying one more time. God said no. We have the release, responsibilities, innocence, and fear. Okay. Some responsibilities are ours to hold, others are not. Do not be fooled in thinking a responsibility is only tangible. Many reside just within the mind. Take stock today of your received responsibilities. Which one needs to go? Which one needs to go? Listen here. You know that's the moon up there. It's not the sun, it's the moon. Surely is. Transformation, letting go of being settling for less, letting go of things that no longer serve you, whether that's people, places, or things. That's creating those blockages, having the strength to do so, being the musician in that transformation. Allow me to pour into your cup. Because let me tell you something, you can't pour into an empty cup. And you can't keep settling and wasting your words to people who don't want their cup to be filled. Matter of fact, don't have a cup, don't got a pot to piss in. Let's see. Okay. So you need to ground yourself. Hotmess. Okay. So shining through, allowing your light to shine. You're not seeing through it, even though it makes this hot mess. Just it's like, oh, this too shall pass. You shining through. And then we have body and soul. Mean it. Make that commitment, that engagement. Make that a commitment to self, right? You are your own new love. And embrace that passion. Real talk. And let's give you some divine guidance. Let's give you some divine guidance. One more time. Balancing. We do have the white sage. I love this one. Hopefully that mic didn't make too much noise. All right, and like at the bottom, coming from the bottom, working your way out to the top is the sage. So we're going to go ahead and read that. Overall divine guidance for this hotness. We have creatrix. Yes. We have creatrix for your overall divine guidance with this hot mess. So first, let's read white sage. Okay, may it come for you and keep you. 23. Okay, it's safe to let things unfold as they will. You do not need to fix things, nor try to force something to happen. Remember when I was saying, God got your back, allowing God, universe, everything that is, right? You just letting it go, giving it to God, right? The universe is already working things out for you. There's no need to question your vision or your intuition just because situations are working out differently to how you thought they would. The universe is a little bent and certainly has a sense of humor, but ultimately it is kind and knows the best, has a sense of humor, but ultimately it is kind and knows the best way to accomplish all that needs to happen. You are very much part of this. All these things will come together in the correct way. At the best time, the universe has your back. Trust that you are being helped. Okay, and that's read overall, which is creatrix. All right. Number 19, you are earning the right to make significant progress in your life. The universe will make certain you are ready for the breakthrough by testing your spiritual maturity. The universe, wait, hold on, that's not it. That's spiritual. But I guess I was supposed to say that. That's the confirmation, and that is beautiful. That is beautiful. Okay, creatrix. That was spiritual warrior. Okay, your soul is a divine creative fire. All right, fire signs. And we do have a lot of fire on this spread. She wants to, and some of you may have fire in your chart. Let me read this because I'm acting like a hot mess right now. I just need to read this. She wants to break free from what, let's do it again. Your soul is a divine creative fire. She wants to break free from what has been and given life to something new. You may experience this as feelings of resentment or being confined. Mm. Or as a craving for something more that you cannot quite articulate. Your soul doesn't want to push that new life away. She wants you to embrace it. The promise, when you let go, your inhibitations, and this is exactly what it said. It sounds like I'm not reading it right. When you let go your inhibitations and freely express yourself, stagnant situations will be cleared out by the powerful release of your energy, which creates openness. Let your inner artist out to play in whatever way feels fun, raw, and honest for your inner time for you to experience something new. Listen, I'm going to repeat that. Let your inner artist creativity, okay? Let your inner artist out to play in whatever feels fun. Dance with life, okay? And whatever feels fun, raw, and honest, it is time for you to experience something new, okay? All right. That is your hot mess reading, collective reading. Make sure you follow and subscribe. Check out the SGL Show podcast. There's a lot of general and collective readings there. Just click the link down below. For the most part, if you're looking for a personal, divine guidance, all the information is in the description box. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle, and that is you.